listening. It's also that element as well, that when we talk or we are in an argument, we are forever trying to, it's always about us.
Yes.
It's always about my point,
Yeah.
And in the book, you are not listening. It's mainly because we are forever trying to get our points across, with no effort to really listen to what the other person is trying to say, So these two books really, impacted me greatly. When you meet people, normally the inclination is that we will try to talk about our strength and achievements and whatever. But in these books, you get to hear that when you meet somebody, ask them a question and listen, and get to hear who they are and what they've done, their achievements. Normally, when you do that, people look at you differently. They feel like, wow, And I think that's one of the things that was said in the book, You Are Not Listening, when this guy speaks about how much money people pay to have somebody listen to them. Because even their family members are not able to listen, but they have to pay so much money. They did a study on that, and they realized that even with the family members, people are still struggling to have people who are able to listen to them. So that sort of opened my eyes. Even with our boys, 3 and 6, whenever they're trying to talk to us, it's easy to fall into that trap of not paying attention because you think they're still young. But you find that they're itching, they've got something they need to share, and then you undermine it, So when you're sitting from where I'm sitting, you see things differently to the person that side. But while I have my view, the ability to also try and listen and get your view on the other side. So those are the main things. We are Christians. The ability to listen. How many people end up committing suicide because they were trying to pass the communicate? And the first thing that we say when people take their lives is like, "But I was there." But people are always speaking. They're always communicating. But now with social media and all that, it's difficult to really crack through and get to pass your message across. So we want to win friends. It's all about that. You elevate the person you meet. Yesterday I was speaking about gratitude. One of the things I was trying to pass across as well was the same thing, that with gratitude, it's also about these things of trying to find those positive things in other people and highlight them. I spoke about one company, I'm not sure where they're based, but whenever I drive down to Durban, I see their trucks. At the back, they have the sticker written, "Report good driving." Normally it's report bad driving, So, so report good driving. So, when you put other people first, you prioritize them, you value them, you leave a mark in their lives.
Definitely.
So it's not just about us sharing about our success and everything, but the ability to be calm and listen and ask questions and pay attention. I think we can change the world. These two books for me, firstly, You Are Not Listening and How to Win Friends and Influence People. They've really impacted me, and they continue to do. I have a best relationship with my customers because of that. Just a simple thing as that. It speaks volume. Even in marriage, relationships. Are you able to really listen and pay attention to what the other person is trying to say? We are forever drowning because we've got things we want to say and the other person is not listening. So that's it for me.